for the end
Yeah,
zone.
just a great play by the running
That's
back
what I
here,
would have
just
did.
finding his lanes and exploding through
You
the
ain't
gap
trying
when
to
it
win.
opened up.
And the Buffalo move into the red zone.
Exactly. That means I'm trying to win. You ain't trying to win because you ain't playing like that. All right, we're going to see how smart you are on this
First
play.
down. Looking to throw the football. Bringing nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked
All right,
loose.
here we go with this
So they
shit.
retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
The offensive staff just took a collective
Yeah,
sigh of
glitch.
relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball
Look, it
security.
ain't me.
Sets up second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense gets
Peekaboo.
him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this package.
Let me go and take this ball play, bro. You play.
Gotta come up with some changes up front. This guy's
The
already
four receivers ain't going to help
he
you.
keeps running the way he is. Not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to
Hell
make some
State.
big plays downfield off play action.
Give it to him. He wide open. You ain't going to give it to him?
He's got it near the end zone.
How he didn't score?
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a
You
first
need to
and goal.
bench that motherfucker.
Now that's what
Like
we call
real
coming
shit.
through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where
'Cause he
needed
was
to
scared.
go. Now you're set up to get 6.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field
Ring them
goal
cowbells.
to
Ring
lead
them.
at halftime?
We don't care about him
The
scoring.
quarterback looking to make a play
If he
through the
can.
air. Makes the grab in the end zone.
Good one.
Touchdown, Colorado.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now let me
Try
get
here
back
for
to the
extra
base.
point.
If I score quick, I can get the ball back and score
And he
again.
knocks it right through.
But take my time with this time.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Because I do get the ball back at half. I said I do get the ball back at halftime, so I'm going to take my time to score.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
It don't matter. I'm going to get the ball back at half.
Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception in the very first play of the last possession. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. First down and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, I got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Grandmaster.
Touchdown for this guy.
Me.
This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Remind you, I got my 3 top players on the sideline right now.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
If I had my running back, I already have like
Lead is 7,
40 points by
21-14.
now.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now
We'll
the
cut you
kickoff
some
team is
slack.
out on the field.
I do. We'll cut you some slack. I'll cut you a little slack.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the
No, he ain't
24
doing
for
nothing with it.
coverage.
That's the reason why Tilly don't want to get on the game. He don't have
How
fun.
aggressive will it be?
I said that's why Tilly don't get on the game. He don't have fun. He don't be wanting to play me no more.
A pop pass pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
I'm going to get it back and score again. Don't worry.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And they'll move
trying to run the clock out is what you're trying to do.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense going with the hurry up. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the
You ain't learned your lesson from the first time that dude fumbled. That's why he actually fumbled twice. And you still running the ball with him? All right, he going to burn you.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know he ain't going to do the ball.
They've got him after a 7-yard
But they ain't going to get you to score.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pulls it in. It's Miller. He's tackled for a loss.
I call one for you.
Defense all over that one. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You going to be bold and try one for the end zone? You got one play and a potential field goal attempt. What you going to do with it?
A chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit.
Look at it.
That one is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime.
Okay, you do get the ball back. Nah, we gonna be smart. I ain't gonna do that.
Begin the second half.
I was from the onside kicking on your ass, but I chose not to. Not really, because they give you a short field if you get the ball.
He started at 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field.
I mean, 99 point,
First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
you know, you go get it 99% of the time.
This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving
Watch
up any big
22.
plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really
I said, we know what you're doing. Come on, hand it off. I'm going to pop his ass. Even if you throw it, we ready for it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds.
Got a good block right there.
Sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Got a good
A
block.
running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Fights through the tackler. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches.
Damn, I missed.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move.
I said I missed.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in
I
the
had.
offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense.
I ain't gonna lie, that worked for you in year 1, but not in year 2.
This guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
We're going to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
We'll let the quarterback run if he can. That's about all he's going to be able to do.
Pressure is coming. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get the 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the 2nd half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy.
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost me.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the 2nd half.
Damn.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Here comes a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. And there's the handoff. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Quarterback's got it on the option.
I don't think I can't run with my quarterback there.
It's into the clear. It's a sprint. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back.
Because I got scared. That's how.
At the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them
into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. So So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to
Still there on
after
here
the
now.
finish.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
I'm talking shit.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. We got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll take a deep shot. The ball is picked off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the name.
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love
That
the
was a
idea of
touchdown.
being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Going again on 2nd and 10. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Drops back. He's going to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Mississippi State.
Coach, I already know what I wanted to do.
14.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. He's across the 25. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch it. They'll try to add the lead now with PAT.
Yeah, this victory is secure.
Good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception,
Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack.
Ain't no drive
Second
killer.
and long. They're trying to run it with the option. Pitches to the back.
boy, second and forever. Everyone in the stadium's expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on third down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball.
I need to take Parsons out of there. He dinged up bad. I don't need him to get hurt, too. I'll let Van Buren finish this one off.
Is incomplete.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's got his man open downfield.
I know, that's why I threw it.
Tackle made after a big gain. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Trying to find room. It's Williams. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And the beatdown continues.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start.
Even if the connection messed up, this one over with. And it's in the 4th quarter.
Is back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Nice.
The receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. There's a throw underneath to the back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "What in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team with.
It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
A field goal here doesn't help. We're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
I told you, I ain't forget what happened in year 1. Revenge. Meet me in the playoffs.
Bringing it out. It's Harper. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Still can make the playoffs, though.
Back out on the field.
You're going to have to be Arkansas if you're playing.
Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He shreds the tackle. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a...
Oh, the ball comes loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
That was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually goes down. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Second down now after the sack. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. The Buffaloes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. One run moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. It falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it, game over. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.